Hello everyone, my name is Ayun Nofia and I'm here today to talk about something crucial in modern business, which is the challenges of using cloud computing. Cloud technology nowadays is very advanced. It gives us flexibility, allows us to grow easily and often save money. But moving all of your data and system to the cloud comes with difficulties. We need to look at this problem so we can manage this move in a smart and safe way. So, my article review is based on a research published recently in 2025, which reviewed many papers to understand the difficulties organizations face when they switch from their old computer system to cloud-based solutions. We will focus on the biggest problems that come in the study. The core issues of cloud adoption fall into three main areas: security and privacy, technical problems, and a lack of organizational readiness. First, security and privacy risks. When you store sensitive company information on someone else's cloud servers, that data can be exposed to security breaches, unauthorized people getting access, or being misused. And we hand over control of the data to an outside provider, which creates complex security challenges and limits how much control we have over our own data. Second, technical problems and integrations. Cloud systems sometimes don't work well with a company's old system or their current internal IT setup. Also, relying on the cloud means your system availability depends entirely on having a reliable internet connections. Third, organizational readiness. Inside a company, the change can fail if the staff don't have the right skill, if the change is managed poorly, or if the cloud plan doesn't match the company's overall business goals. On the next slide, looking deeper into the research, I have found three main challenge categories. First, communication. We need clearer communication with the companies we hire and internally among our own teams. This is extremely important when we talk about who owns the data, who is responsible if something goes wrong, and what the security rules are. Having clear rules are Having clear rules on encrypting data and having backup plans for data breaches are essential. Secondly, information security. Again, because cloud computing is decentralized and we let outside companies manage our data, we face tough cybersecurity challenges. The big concerns are protecting the data and keeping it private, especially because the client has limited control. And thirdly is legal aspects. It's a huge challenge to make sure we follow all the laws, particularly those related to data protection, property rights, and specific rules for our industry. On the next slide, the ratios also give a clear solution for these problems. Broken down by area, there are three areas which are technical, organizational, and financial. Technically, we can reduce privacy risks by using encryption, secure access rules, and regular security checks. To avoid being completely locked in one cloud vendor and to be more flexible, companies should use a mixed clouds, a hybrid, or a multi-cloud approach. Organizationally, we need to build up our internal strength. This means running a training programs to improve staff skills and readiness. It also means setting up clear governance rules for making decisions, setting policies, and making sure we stay compliant with regulations. Financially, the fix is a good cost control by using monitoring tools and spending dashboards. We can manage what we spend on the cloud effectively. Um, to summarize the ways we can tackle these challenges, here are four main strategies. For security, firstly, for security, use a multi-factor authentication, end-to-end encryption, and conduct regular security checks. Secondly, for legal matters, put a clear rules in place for where data is stored, how to comply with regulations, and establish strong vendor contracts. For technical integration, plan your connection strategies, use APIs to link system and invest in fast and reliable internet. For organizational change, do staff training, clearly explain the changes to everyone, and make sure the cloud plan supports the company's business goals. Um, so, in conclusion, cloud computing is very powerful, but the main hurdles are security, following the rules, technical connection, and getting the organization ready must be dealt with proactively. Success depends on planning strategically, having clear governance, and managing the process effectively. By combining technical security measures, clear rules, and trained employees, companies can make sure their move to the cloud is safe, effective, and lasting. Thank you.